Ayo! Welcome back to Manifest Art Episode 5, Part 1. Gonna continue work on the Inbetweens, which are nearing completion. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Also very tired. I've been dealing with tiredness for the past few days too. Chick-fil-A doesn't open on a Sunday because they're a Christian company. Fight off your exhaustion, Vi. Shouldn't even be that late for you, should it? My favorite character in Manifest Art is Sai. Your family calls Chick-fil-A Jesus Chicken? I'm honestly not sure if I prefer Chick-fil-A or KFC. KFC has some bangin' fucking Nashville hot chicken. Chick-fil-A has a really limited menu. Also, Chick-fil-A's fries are overrated as hell. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, my dude. Fucking KFC's potato wedges, that's where it's at. Hey, Azzy. Do you do Discord hangouts? Every Sunday I let moderators, volunteers, and voice actors and patrons join voice chat in my stream. I'm doing good, Azzy. I've been tired lately, though. Nope, Dino. Something weird's going on with my recent med dose increase. Not sleeping for very long and feel really tired and crash in the middle of the day. So, excuse me if that happens today. How do you think episode 5 will turn out? Well, as good as I can make it. I think it's gonna be a really big episode for a lot of people, though. Stick around till after I finish this clip. We have some really great fan art that's built up. Thanks, Azzy. At least Discord doesn't update as much as Skype. Every time I look at Skype, it has a new update. Hey!
It's me, Auntie Lavender.
What's up? Oh man, I'm just realizing I should have ate something before I started streaming. What you so tired for?
I just been like binging YouTube stuff all day, really. I woke up early for once, which is rare for me because I'm quite a night owl. So, yeah, that's about it. Other than that, just sat around my flat, like trying to keep cool because it's very hot in the UK.
Yeah, it's not much different here. Get all the nasty stinger bugs. Cannot wait for the cold season to come back, so all the bugs can go away.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, world. I'll come chill for a bit. Like, I might not be here for a while, but I wanted to say hi. Check the old lungs are still working. They appear to be.
What month do you think episode 5 part 1 will come out? I don't know. I can't measure. I don't have a way of measuring my progress like that.
Oh, hey. Whew. Man, I got to get some energy into my brain. What's going on? Normally, I'm all over this. I'm all over the stream.
Who dares enter?
Hey, Wyatt. Who dares enter? Did someone enter?
I thought someone entered the call.
No, just me, buddy.
Oh. What are your favorite shows growing up other than Code Lyoko? Well, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh
Watched
my
a lot
god.
of SpongeBob.
Ruby, if you love Ed, Edd n Eddy, would you put the Subidabop like sound effect in Manifest Heart somewhere? You know the exact one.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, please.
That
There's got
would
to
be
be
a
a
really
spot
niche situation to find to put that in, though.
I bet you can do it.
You can join if you want, Azzy.
Yeah, go for it, yo. Join the party. Schroeder is crouching on the screen right now.
Helping a friendo out.
Aw, what friendo?
Sigh.
Oh, it's Sai. Yeah, sorry, I have my thing set down to 144p because I have a very bad internet connection these days.
Oh, yeah.
Hey there.
Give me
Hello.
1 second, I'm gonna grab my headset. It'll sound a lot better.
So, no hunting.
Sorry, it's been
Hey.
like forever.
That's cool.
The last time
We
we
all got our own stuff.
talked, I think, was when I was in Florida. And that was like 3 months ago. It's been a pretty tough time, but
You're not in Florida anymore then?
now I had a family emergency and I couldn't really take off work, but it was just stressing me out too much, so I just ended up moving back up here, and I had to leave my job, which I was getting a promotion on, and then that threw me off, and finding work up here was very difficult, so eventually I finally got something. So I mean, my main focus was trying to find somewhere to work, and I just kind of stopped on social media for a while.
We'll see, you're good now?
Oh yeah, I'm good now. I got a job. It's not the best, but it's a job.
Any port in a storm in it, homie.
You said what?
I said any port in a storm. It's like when you're screwed up and you're in a storm, just go to anywhere, man.
It's an
Yeah.
old phrase.
I'm about to check my weather now. I don't know, everybody's telling me it's about to storm. I was like, wow. I was about to go outside. I honestly started playing Pokemon Go again.
Yeah, I heard
stopped
some
playing
big
it
new
because it was
updates coming to
crashing.
that.
Yeah, it was crashing when it first came out. Too much for me, but it was too irritating to continue playing. There's so many bugs. It was really bad when it first came out, and my friend's been telling me about it over and over. He's like, oh yeah, they're adding new generations. It's a lot more fun now. They brought back the paw prints method thing. It just works a little different, but it kind of reminds me of how it used to be, so I got it again. It's pretty fun. A lot of the stuff still works the same, but they added like a lot more add-ons. There's like stuff to go for. There's like they have go to 5 Pokestops or whatever, and you spin the thing, and you get like free items and stuff. So it's cool. Pretty nice.
I can never get into it, mostly because it's kind of impossible for me to play it where I live.
I can't deal with the microtransactions.
You can play it in just your house. People just don't really do that, because it's Pokemon Go. But if you have like a pretty decent long way house, you can just go back and forth in your house until you find something. Honestly. Light rain. Oh boy.
Here it comes.
And of course, it's just gonna soak the ground really quick and leave, and then I'm not gonna want to go outside, because that's what it always does.
You're still in Florida?
No, I'm in Pennsylvania now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, same time zone and everything, but different climate. No more
Hopefully,
hurricanes.
better climate.
Well, I can't wait for the winter time, because that's my favorite season, and I love snow.
Yeah,
Every
same
winter
here.
when I can't leave Florida, it's very depressing, because it's not the same vibe at all to me. People will put lights on palm trees, I guess, whatever, make fake snow, but it I don't know, it's not the same. It's not the same. You gotta have the real-time vibe when it comes to me.
I think Ruby did play Let's Go at one point, Rocky Draw.
Yep,
I actually
did a
made
full
videos
playthrough.
on it at one point. I got roasted for it. I didn't know what to do with the actual gameplay, because it was kind of really small and I didn't have a webcam or anything, so I stretched out the gameplay.
Hey, shameless Anakin.
But it is what it is. I'm curious, can I use... No, I don't know if I can. I was gonna say, can I use OBS without internet? 'Cause that's another thing going on right now.
You can record with OBS.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, Spicy.
That's all I need to know. Yeah, my service is down right now.
How are you here with us then?
What is it called? Data on my phone.
Ah, okay. Hopefully we're not using
snap,
up too much
dude,
of it then.
That's
Oh, no,
precisely
I have
how I'm
unlimited.
doing it.
I have unlimited, and I paid forward for like 5 months, so I don't have to worry about anything.
I have 50 gigs a month, and I normally make pretty good use of it. And coming onto the streams takes surprisingly
That's how I
little,
binge
actually.
watch YouTube. I love it.
Yes, same. Like, constantly.
And YouTube takes up a lot of gigabytes, so if you don't
It
have
does.
unlimited, then
When I watch certain things that I can deal with watching them in lower quality, I'll put them to 240p because it actually saves so much data, mate. It's unbelievable.
really, that's nuts. I usually
Yeah.
watch everything in 720 and 1080p just because, unless my data
Yeah, I
poops.
I have limited, unfortunately, rather than unlimited, so I have to make
Oh.
executive decisions.
I can understand that. As long as you're not running 144, I mean, you still want to be able to see what's going on.
Oh no, I would never run 144. I'm not a not a masochist like that.
Oh gosh.
Hey, 5-star.
Hey,
And hey, everyone else that's just joined. I wonder what kind of character development Shade will get in newer episodes. I'm only getting darker. Whoops. Oh, I shouldn't have... No, I didn't spoil anything. That was just me being stupid.
yep, he's getting a good tan.
I'm getting a good tan.
Good tan, you say?
Shredder, can we go to the beach so that I can get a tan? You're a dog. Shut up, Shredder.
Beach episode.
I got
Oh my
own
God.
space now too. That's another thing.
Oh, nice one, man.
Yeah, I actually have a room.
Honestly, getting my own space was so like important to me. I
It's
feel
the
so
best
much better.
feeling ever.
Yeah, I feel so much better. Like,
Oh yeah.
and
Privacy
also
was a big issue.
and also privileged because like it's hard to get to that point nowadays. Like, you know,
Yeah.
hard enough with boomers being like, hey, you know how easy it is to get a house? I left home with $3 and spent 2 of it on food, and I still had enough for a house and a wife. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
What the fuck, you bought your wife?
I know, but you know, strange times back then.
Did you buy your wife? Because I bought mine.
I didn't buy a wife. I got a boyfriend.
I went to eBay. Got 20% off.
Better than Craigslist.
Well, since there's been like a recent trend of people bringing back games that are like really old and trying to make them big, I want to do that with Pokemon again.
Which one are you thinking of?
If I can get my hands on like Emerald or something, I want to bring back like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Just like binge stream.
Same here, I want to play through those games again too.
Oh, they're so good.
So many Pokemon there I still want to get.
Yeah.
I'm that bitch that's never completed a Pokedex. Whoops. Aside from the original 151.
It's alright, you won't have to worry about that new game.
It's only worth it on some of the games.
I would agree with that also.
Is there no screen?
Only
can see
ones
my
I
mouse.
ever
Screen's
actually
black.
did complete the Pokedex on was Sun and Emerald.
Okay, what happened to my computer? I just turned it on and I just see my arrow and everything's black. There's
Have you-
no icons?
Have
there.
you tried turning it off and on again?
I just did that. Might have been one of those dumb bugs. Also, I did get 2 new Pokemon games. since the last time I talked to you, I got White 2 and X.
Good ones to get.
There are two that well, the White 2 is the one I lost, but the X I traded in for Alpha, which was stupid. I thought it was gonna be worth it.
You lost the one that you were shiny hunting Riolu for?
No. This is like before. This is my first White 2.
So you were using
talking
black
about.
too then?
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. I confused myself. Forgot I had black too.
Hello, another friend? Oh, it's Umbreon. Hey, Lonely. Umbreon.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hey.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
my
Is it just
computer's
me, or
saved
is your mic quality so much better, Lonely?
Oh yeah, he got a really, really good mic recently.
Dope.
Yep.
I have an
Con-
Astro
congrats,
headset now.
buddy.
Thank you.
The cultural diversity is increasing.
Oh, Ruby, I don't know if I got a nice monitor.
What kind?
It's a PC monitor. It's an Acer. Let me see what the actual name of it was. I'm pretty sure I have the box. It was the RO's 24-inch. It's pretty nice.
Is it just like standard 60 hertz?
I think so.
Awesome.
I'm not too sure, but
Oh, I still remember the days of 50 hertz. You know what's really weird to me as an English person is going back and playing Sonic the Hedgehog on a Mega Drive nowadays, having played it on
this came from
emulators.
Long Beach. Holy cow!
Yeah, in slow motion.
No, seriously. Like, it's still really fun to play it on the Mega Drive, but like, so many of the games just feel so slow now.
Imagine playing Ocarina of Time, which was already like 20 frames per second on a
I don't
PAL
have
TV.
I don't have to imagine. I have a copy of
It says
Ocarina of
blue
Time.
light filter, eco display, 0 frame.
Can confirm
Oh.
it's slow.
I'm reading
Yes, yes, 5-star. Guys. What is it?
Does Ocarina of Time even like run at 20 frames per second on PAL? Or even lower?
Here's the thing you got to consider. We never knew anything else growing up unless our friends like went to America
I'll
and
send a
stuff.
picture in the group. That way you can see it.
So basically, like, everyone that I knew still loved Ocarina just as much. Like, we didn't really even
So
notice
gorgeous.
as kids. Like, nowadays I notice, but I wouldn't really notice with that compared to, like, I can still really enjoy Mario 64.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
love Mario 64.
Yeah, even in 50 hertz, that's a great game. Like, and I mean, to be honest, I never really minded that much 50 hertz, 60 hertz. It's only the Mega Drive ones that annoy me a bit nowadays. Because Comic
I
Zone is
have-
one of my favorite games of all time, and I can't play it when it's that slow. I just can't.
I have Melee installed on my computer.
On Dolphin?
Yeah, I
Nice.
figured out how to do all of that.
Oh, dude, I gotta get that done. I've got Melee for the GameCube, but I still gotta sort my GameCube out. I don't know where half of that stuff is.
I'm trying to get Sunshine when my internet fixes.
You're gonna
That's
play
my
Dark
game.
Souls next 5-star? Gonna be your first time?
Maybe Mario Strikers.
Sweet, enjoy. When the first Dark Souls I played was Dark Souls 3, and I played it with my starting dagger the whole way through because I wanted to, and I didn't want to change weapon.
I've only watched Dark Souls 3 and it just made me like not want to play it. Because I saw people raging like crazy.
I've still yet to play a Dark Souls game, but I'd love to do like a first time blind stream of it.
I find it very fun. Like, once, I don't know, like, I honestly hate the get good culture around it, but like, the fact is with Dark Souls, like, it is just pattern based. Once you learn the patterns, you can get through anything. Like, it takes me a lot longer to get down with that stuff anyway, because I'm not that good at video games, but like, I still beat it. Even if it took me like 90 hours, it was an incredibly fun playthrough. Like,
I sent
and
a picture in the group of it.
I would legit make a Shade plush. That would be adorable. That would be incredible.
It's in the
Oh.
general, I think. Yeah.
That's a nice monitor, yo.
That is a cat, not a monitor. That is a monitor. And nice, it has like the similar like ring stand that my monitors do.
I know, it was like stupid cheap too. I think it was on sale pretty nice. I got it for like $108. It's normally like 160, 170.
You said it was a 24 inch?
24 almost, yeah, it's like 23 point something.
Mine are 27, get on my level.
I actually like it being smaller though. I don't know why, probably because I'm used to playing games on my old 19-inch like flat screen.
Well, yeah, the closer you are to the thing, the bigger the size is
Better.
really preferable.
But right on the left of that, I have the TV that I bought on Black Friday. That's 49 inches, so I have the best of both worlds.
It's been a long time since I had a TV.
Oh yeah, before I was working at my old job, I didn't have much of anything really.
I have one
I
for
didn't
my
have
Switch.
my Switch that I have now. I didn't have half of my junk.
Basically, most of my stuff is gifted and like, you know, stuff that my mum or like family have bought for me in dire times.
Oh yeah, that's how I used to be. Like that's
And,
how
like,
I got my PlayStation.
One of the reasons I was even able to move out in the first place was because like people were extremely kind with donations and stuff. Like, so I got a lot of help in a dire spot. Like, I was really fortunate. Some
I
of
am
you
itching to
beautiful people
move
on
out
this are
myself.
like,
Well, I'm thinking about when my internet goes back on. I'm probably gonna shiny hunt live, maybe
Ooh.
if it works properly.
Do it, yo.
Live streaming.
Oh yeah, because now I literally have almost everything good. I mean, I don't know if I'll get a capture card from my DS. I mean, you literally have to get a DS with it, don't you? It's like $375 or something like that.
For the two biggest capture card people, Katsukitty and Loopy, you actually mail your DS to them, and they install
Oh really?
it. Katsukitty is
Holy
actually in
How much does
Japan.
that cost?
I don't remember.
Well, I'll look that up when I get the chance.
I went with Katsukitty. Well worth it. No problems at all.
Yeah,
do it, yo.
I probably will. I'll probably have to send in both of my DSs, honestly. It would bother me if I only got one capture card, and I have like 3 DSs. I'd like to do multiple cap, and then like, I don't know, I have ideas. I make a whole layout and everything, because I've got everything going now. It's not like it used to be where I was just on the call with you on like my phone and like, well, I mean, I would be on my computer, but like I didn't have anything then. Like I didn't have like an actual real good monitor. I didn't have like real good specs and stuff, so real good internet. My internet was terrible back then.
Kid Icarus is also an extremely funny franchise. Like, some of the writing in those games are actually hilarious.
Oh, and that didn't work.
Well,
back
technically, Uprising is its second game ever, so
Mm.
the series has kind of been like a huge gap in between.
Yep.
Before like
I've-
Smash Bros revived it.
I've literally only ever played the
Yeah.
NES version of the game, like on an emulator back in the day. I might actually make the plus with Ruby's consent. I need to use all this leftover fur on something. I'm fairly certain Ruby would let you make a shade plush.
Do
and,
anything!
like,
I don't even know what you
Yeah.
just said, but you can do anything you want.
it
Do
would
it.
be incredible.
Hmm.
I think
Shia
Shade would
LaBeouf
like
it.
that. Shade would like that too.
What's your favorite video game growing up? Sonic Adventure. And Halo CE.
What's your favorite show growing up?
Growing
That's so
depends on what
difficult.
era of my life. First it was Pokemon, then it was Yu-Gi-Oh, then it was Code Lyoko, and then it was like then it was Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh, and then it was Full Metal Alchemist, and it's still Full Metal Alchemist.
I'd say mine was probably Pokemon, and then like all the real like childhoodish shows started coming out. Like, I don't know, like Foster's Home was one of my big ones.
Oh, I watched
Foster-
that too. I
Foster's
like
Home
that.
was great. I loved.
Bench watched that all the time. Total Drama Island.
I
Yep.
loved
Love
Ed.
that.
I loved Ed and Eddie.
Oh, back in those
and-
days, yeah. Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Dexter, Courage.
I really liked Dexter, and Powerpuff Girls was great, and so was Invaders.
Powerpuff Girls was amazing. And the movie was even better.
Yeah.
The Ed, Ed and Eddie movie was amazing.
Oh, I love that movie too. They actually
Big
had
Picture
an
Show, I think?
episode somewhere in the the Big Picture Show. They actually had an episode, I believe, that came out a little bit after the movie, before they stopped making the show completely,
Oh my God.
Um,
Why?
where
Teen
I
Titans.
don't know where
Yeah,
like
Teen
all of them
Titans.
hung out and they hated Eddie's brother or something. I don't know.
They united against a common enemy.
Mm.
Probably
and
the
then it
best
ended
ending
with
the show
them
could
all
have had.
being friends in the cul-de-sac.
Why?
I was like, that is perfect.
Why I love Teen Titans. Like it was a great
Go.
show while it lasted. No, the original one, because I was like watching it. I was watching it
I'm
on.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I was watching it on like UK Toonami at the time. You know,
I'm
like
kidding.
great. Oh, I miss Toonami.
Yeah, I watched that too growing up. I got really invested in the Terra arc.
5-star. Yeah, SpongeBob is incredible. Like,
Big one for me,
I
yep. SpongeBob.
really loved SpongeBob growing up. I like Fairly Odd Parents as well. I can't really watch it the same way nowadays, now that I know Butch Hartman's a bit of a tool.
I watched that too. I was
Yeah.
a total Nick and Cartoon Network guy when I wasn't being a weeb. 70% of the other time.
Oh my gosh.
I think the worst thing about me is I grew up watching anime without even knowing it was a thing. For a long while, I usually watched Bakugan, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball. I think those were the most shows I was excited for watching every weekend or
They had an
during the week.
They had an extremely censored version of Tenchi Muyo that they used to show on Toonami, and I really dig that show as a kid. Like, if anyone fucking remembers that show.
I do. I remember Bakugan, but it was like one of those things where it was like big for like a week or like maybe a month at that, and then it just kind of like died out for some reason.
Yeah. The
Like you would collect them, you go to the store and collect them. I remember that. 'Cause they get on the cards with my cousin and whatnot. Then like
Yeah.
after a month, it just started dying. No one started collecting them, and then they just stopped selling the toys.
they some people still collected some of the toys to this very day.
Yeah.
But like now with the new series and all, the whole concept of it is just entirely different and it's quite confusing.
But
That's what scares me about upcoming,
Yugi.
Cartoons and stuff that are coming out.
I'm not being
that
funny. I watched a lot of
It's not
Yu-Gi-Oh
gonna be
in
directed
hindsight.
the right way, and all the new shows are just gonna suck. That's what I'm worried about.
Beyblade is still going high and mighty for some reason. That's a
Pokemon's
interesting
actually
anime.
reviving for some reason.
What does Pot
Whoa.
of Greed do? Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 cards, doesn't it?
Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 cards!
Yeah.
How much-
Basically cheat.
And how much you see that in the current anime line of Yu-Gi-Oh? You don't see Pot of Greed ever again.
But yeah, Pokemon reviving is thanks to X and Y and Sun and Moon having really, really great animation storylines.
Oh yeah.
Being a
Mm,
huge
Sun and
step up
Moon.
in quality.
Sun and Moon's story.
Believe
is
in the
actually
heart
really
of the
good.
cop.
You can only hope for Sword and Shield to just not be bad.
I hope the anime brings it back.
Pokemon
Hopefully,
anime
yeah.
and the games have like a pattern of the game being bad, but then the anime being good. So, the
Yeah.
black and white games were good. The black and white anime was shit. The X and Y games were
Yeah.
shit. The X and Y anime was good, and the Sun and Moon games were okay. The Sun and Moon anime is great. So
I have to say that the beginning of the Black and White series, I was okay with. After
Yeah, I
it
think-
started getting farther in, it just got boring. Like it seemed like
Yeah.
they cared less and less about making the episodes. The plot was less exciting. It just seemed like they were just filtering everything with Team Rocket.
The only thing good about Black and White are the movies.
Like literally, I swear there was an episode where they were just on a cliff or something, and they were just gonna go to like a picnic or something, and then Team Rocket messed it all up, and that was literally the entire episode.
Yeah. Most of the filler episodes in between the gym battles were very not good. Most of it's just like, oh, we're just having food and we lose something. We go after it. Team Rocket's there. Or
Oh my
someone else.
god,
Team Rocket's
E1, you
always
reminded me of
there.
that. Guys, Shadow's original English voice actor did the mac and cheese meme.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh god, you just reminded me of the mac and cheese meme. Oh, I had that stuck in my head for like 4 months.
Where's
I'm
this
gonna be-
fucker on Twitter?
I'm gonna be the person that like doesn't know the mac and cheese meme now.
Just look it up.
I
It'll come
retweeted
up
it on Twitter.
immediately.
I saw it. It was funny.
Me on
Yes.
Twitter? I haven't been there in years.
Linking
I
it in
haven't
chat.
heard that name in years.
Linking
Nah,
it in
just put it
stream
on
chat.
MySpace.
I'm gonna show it on stream too.
MySpace and give a big link. Ew, my quality is poop.
It would have been even better if he said the fucking part as well. He wants to be a good boy.
Oh, now that you said that, now I definitely remember it.
Here,
I'm trying to let it play, but it's just taking forever. Come on.
watch it. I'm playing it right now.
I'm making mac and cheese, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
The only reason I know it so much is because of the...
Anytime the official voice actors get in on the meme, it's a legendary day.
Oh, yeah.
If only I wasn't so sick of that from like the current voice actor cast, like being in on the meme with Roger Craig Smith and Mike Pollock and everybody. But with David, at least with David Humphrey, they're not. He's like from a different era, so him doing it isn't annoying like them doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Grab this.
That was Shadow's
Computer.
original English voice actor, by the way, from Sonic Adventure 2. Legit.
Don't
Speaking
explode
of-
on me, computer.
Speaking of cool voice actors doing cool shit, here's a cool Solid Snake one that I love.
Is it the one talking about his ass cheeks?
No, it's the one where he says.
Yes, I just that one the other day. Me and my
It's,
friend were watching it.
it's the one where he says trans rights are human rights.
Oh my
David
god.
Hayter, David Hayter, absolute ally. Solid Snake, trans rights are human rights.
Oh shit.
Snake, trans rights are human rights. Snake out.
Are human rights.
That's pretty good.
Trans rights are human rights.
I'm making...
I just imagine him. I just imagine fucking Snake inserting trans rights or human rights at the end of the MGS2 monologue.
Oh my god, yeah. I could fucking like do Snake's voice pretty good.
Just
back in
imagine
the
him
day.
coming out of his coming out of his little box. I'm making...
Hang on,
The mac and cheese
MGS2 MGS2 ending monologue. I'm gonna find it. Do a bit of reading. Oh, come on. I don't want to accept your cookies, motherfucker.
But they're sugar cookies.
I'm making fucking mac and cheese.
Now we just need to get the original voice actors to do the Eggman pisses on the moon scene. Except we can't really do that because Dean Bristow is dead.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Savage.
Yep, Mike Pollock to do it, I guess.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. Trans rights are human rights.
Fucking MG. Oh, I love Solid Snake. I love David Hayter.
Whether you want to wear male jeans or female jeans, that's up to you, and nobody has the right to judge.
Sex and gender are not related.
Your balls
It's
might get a little
2019.
bit crushed, though.
It's 2019.
Tumblr
Girls-
doesn't exist.
Girls have dicks, you fucking idiot.
Ever heard of girl dick? Look up mouthfeel.
Oh my god, mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Let's not talk about mouthfeel on the stream. It's a good thing Mitch.
What
isn't
is
here.
mouthfeel? I gotta look it
Let's-
up now. Mouthfeel. Oh. Oh, okay. That's a thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
No, don't autocorrect to fuel. What the heck?
Somebody needs to dub over.
Trans
Hey.
girls making 1,000,001 memes about mouthfeel. Like, just don't worry.
Mouthfeel
Someone
just-
needs to
yeah,
pay
feel.
David Hayter to dub over all of ContraPoint's videos.
I'm Shade,
just
and I
auto-corrected
support
the
the
fuel.
mouthfeel.
Oh God, you took it too far.
All I see is a bunch of pictures of people with gas tanks in their mouth. I
Okay.
don't know what I'm looking at anymore.
Gas tanks in their mouths. Okay.
I'm terrified.
Sure, that's what we're talking about.
5-star. Anyone heard of queefing? Come on, dude.
Oh my God. In
What
ninth
is
grade,
porn?
one of the class clowns was making was like tricking one of the
Mac
like
and
really
cheese.
tricking one of the really naive girls in my class, telling her that queef was a compliment. So the naive girl went up to the teacher and said, "Mrs. Blank, you're a queef."
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Thankfully,
Wow.
it was all pretty wholesome, and everybody had a good laugh about it.
that's good.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. Even now, I don't know what a queef is, but I just know it's something gross.
Let's not talk.
And I'd rather
let's
not
talk about
I'd
it.
rather
That's
not
like
know
making
about
the
it.
blue waffle.
I
Unless
don't
you
know
want
what
me
that
to
is
do-
either, but I don't know.
Unless you want me
Don't
to
look
do
it
like.
up.
I don't
We're
need
good.
to.
We're good.
I don't
Unless
need
you
to
want
know
me
what
do
it's
like
about
a
either.
Shade infomercial, then let's not.
I don't need to know
Yeah.
what that's about either, though,
Let's just
because
talk about bananas.
I don't play for
instead.
that team.
I think it's funny though because I'm the younger one here, and yet I know what both of those things were.
I mean, I remember, but that's because
was-
I used to be an absolute sinner, and I'm an idiot, and I have changed my ways.
That's just me being in the internet so long and being with people that talk about all those things. Welcome to
Same.
the world of the 21st century, where lots of teenagers start to talk about all this stuff every day.
Oh
And
yeah.
poop.
And I'm finally glad I'm out of high school because, that was a pain to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that
high
was
school
just
was
weird
lame.
stuff people would talk about. You would
Not
just
sure.
go into your class and just hear like 5 different gross conversations at once while like slouching on your arm, waiting
Yeah.
for class to start.
Yes. Ugh.
Eevee
think the worst
deserves to
thing
be
is-
the mascot of Pokemon over Pikachu.
Yeah. Eevee's got more diversity. in
Got way
what
more
they
options.
can do.
Way more,
Dang.
way better representative of what the series is about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to eat a muffin.
Do it, yo.
Do it. What flavor?
Blueberry.
Yum.
Banana nut is the shit.
I like
I
lemon
can't have
muffins.
nuts. I don't know if you remember. I don't think I ever told you actually. I developed a peanut allergy.
You
Mhm.
developed an allergy?
Yeah. While growing up.
So what happens if you eat peanuts?
It's an extremely rare case, but it's not like a deadly allergy. It's literally like if I eat it, I just get like hives and I get like sick.
That doesn't
It won't
sound
kill
very
me.
fun.
But it's not healthy. Like I won't die from it, but it's not healthy for me.
I wonder how you develop an allergy.
It's an extremely rare case, is what my doctor told me. I don't know.
Hmm.
It just sucks, but you know.
Maybe you're a new breed of superhuman.
Maybe I'll
That's a
live
great
till I'm
weakness.
950. Then I can just look down at everybody that I used to know and look at bones and just cry my eyeballs out. They'll
than
probably
crawl-
fall out on their own at that point.
Better than your balls falling out and crying them out.
Oh.
Actually, I'm
what if
not
they cry
sure.
Instead.
I'd kind of be okay with that.
I'm not sure which would be worse, actually.
What if they just cry instead? Not my eyes, just my balls.
Oh my god.
That's quite the image.
This is what it feels like when balls cry.
You just go to try to pass gas instead, your just balls are just crying.
Balls do cry.
God.
They do. Anybody
They do.
who's ever
Oh, yeah.
been hitting them.
If you've ever
Oh, yeah.
had a sad day
That-
and
that's
you know you can't
The
cry,
worst.
you know why, because your balls are crying.
They're crying for you.
So every day for me.
When
Gotcha.
you wet yourself. at night, you're not actually peeing your balls, they're just crying.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Pee is stored in the
Oh,
balls.
That's what we gotta tell your kids when you get older.
Did you say pee is stored in the balls? That's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, man.
Hey, I just absorbed this shit from being on the internet.
Yeah, man, I know.
I absorb everything from being on the internet.
I
Don't we
absorb
all?
estrogen from being on the internet.
I just
Great.
try to imagine, like,
Honestly, so
what
do
would
I.
life be like if we never got taught, like, language?
Probably would have developed some verbal tics on our own to refer to stuff.
Just start slapping stuff as saying hi.
We just use sign language.
Ni hao.
You just slap your arm twice for hi.
Oh, hail gozaimasu.
Punch yourself in the gut to say goodbye.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop talking about balls.
That form of communications for like people who
stopped
are
talking
both
about-
deaf and blind.
Yeah, but they're not aggressively smacking themselves. I'm talking about, like, full on, like, just punching the crap out of your face and stuff to say hi and bye.
I don't think that's a society I want to live in.
Nope.
And just imagine the year 3000. There's just people walking around with tinfoil around their heads around Area 51, waiting for our president to come out. By the way, are you guys going?
Going to
Going.
web.
I've already gone. I'm from the future.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
mate.
Area
I've been
51?
there.
I used their
Oh.
time travel technology.
I firmly
No.
believe that we should all storm ICE instead. So yeah,
No, we gotta
let's do
raid
that.
Area 51, steal their like laser blasters, and then raid ICE.
And then blow up the moon.
Nah,
No,
that
you
would
went
probably
a step
cause
too far.
floods.
Step too far. Unless the moon is like locking up immigrants, it's good.
If we blow up the moon, then we'll stop the entire axis of the Earth. And the rotation will just completely stop, and we'll have mega earthquakes. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah, but like, if with society collapsing, I could steal all the hormones I want and become like a super powerful girl.
If we get rid of the
Yeah,
moon, though, all
exactly.
the waterbenders will lose their power.
You could start
my God.
sucking souls.
Oh my god, that would be an incredible power. Like, that's an evil super trans villain power. Like, to be able to suck the estrogen out of someone's body, because everyone needs estrogen. It would screw
You
me.
just find lazy people that are just like laying around. Like, hey,
Oh,
are you
this
using your soul? He's like, not really. All right.
This is getting dark.
This is a marijuana conversation.
This is a what conversation?
A marijuana.
Oh my
Put
god.
the Area 51 talk all of a sudden.
Well, I mean,
It's trending. That's why views. No,
Sometimes I feel like Azzy is high 24/7.
nah, that's just me. If I was high, I'd probably be an alien.
I wouldn't want to remove testosterone from others, not even once, unless they wanted it removed. But like, you actually need to do it slowly, otherwise you can really damage yourself. Like, it's
I've
not
already
easy.
had a muffin today, but I'm tempted to eat another one.
I don't talk about food. I'm really hungry.
me
You don't have
too.
any food there.
No, I have food. I just didn't eat any before coming on stream.
Well, why don't you just take a what you call intermission? And then
Because I've
come
only
back.
been live for an hour, and I would abandon you guys to the wolves.
Oh, we just keep them busy. with the stuff we've been currently talking about.
Don't trust me. Wolves are. I've faced wolves 10 times their own size.
Chat will devour you.
It'd be like old times, or like you'd shiny hunt for a long time, then go take a break and just be here and talking to the chat. Spicy Fox, it's a meme. You're a meme. No, I'm just...
One of these days, I'm gonna start a Sunday stream, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna take short break, and then I'm gonna be gone for like 4 hours, forcing you guys to
Never
stay
come
here.
back. You come back and there's like 8,000 likes, and the whole chat's flooding. Like, where's Ruby?
Fucking, I get raided by like, I don't know, PewDiePie or some shit
PewDiePie, I was just gonna say.
while I'm gone.
He's like, where? They're all like, where's your Minecraft skin?
Oh my god, whenever, it's so funny, whenever on Twitch, whenever someone hosts or raids somebody and they're AFK.
It's like, alright, let's raid this person, and they go in there. And
They're like,
no
good
one's
stream!
there.
10 out of 10.
Raided by police. Oh, well, that's not what we mean, but you don't want to get raided by the police now.
That's called swatting.
We're all just in chat, and then out of nowhere, there's a guy called FBI.
FBI
Shows
posting
up.
eyes emoji.
Yeah.
I don't know who would be scarier to come into your Twitch chat, like Twitch,
Anonymous.
Twitch staff, or FBI, or CIA.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
I'd
More
be
like-
terrified. I'd be like, nope, bye. I'll be back in a week. Maybe. New channel, everything.
I mean, there's Twitch, but there's also the directors
They're
or people who
always
made the
watching.
games you currently are playing. That'd be funny.
Oh hell, dude.
If people don't know what Anonymous is, it's like a group of people that like can hack like off the charts of intelligence.
I thought it was just people that don't give their identity.
Well, that's the other term. Yeah.
Nah, okay.
Closest I ever came to like a developer coming into one of my streams was the developer of the Halo SPV3 mod coming into my stream of it when I first streamed it a long time ago.
The biggest
Oh.
person I've ever had come into a stream is Candy Evie. She's my friend Lucy.
What the fuck?
I haven't
Candy
talked to
Evie
her,
came
though.
into your stream?
Oh, I used to talk with her all the time before she was big.
What the
We had the
fuck?
same amount of subs back in the day.
Man, life isn't fair.
She hit
YouTube's wild.
1,000 when I hit 1,000, and then like I came back to see where she was. She was at like 50K, and then
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you were like
We
One
used to
Punch Man.
talk.
Okay.
we used to talk on Skype a lot, and I used to show up at her Twitch streams a lot. But then school and life moved on.
Oof.
She's really big now. Really
Skype.
busy. Yeah, Skype was the thing,
Me and PewDiePie used to correspond on AIM before he became popular and started using gamer words.
Somebody I still talk to is the Supreme Arcanines.
Oh my god, what the fuck? You just know every PokeTuber.
Well, I mean, it's from shiny hunting, honestly. That's how we came across talking and stuff.
Jesus.
Some of them just blew up, others just stopped uploading and stuff. Like me.
Some of
But
them
I'm not
exploded
done.
and some of them imploded.
I'm not done. I was just finishing up a chapter in my life called school.
You.
Yeah, it feels good to say that that is done. And that I don't have to worry about it anymore. Getting up in the morning, hopping on a nasty bus.
Oh my
And
god.
some days you literally go there and learn nothing.
There were
Yep.
2 points in my life where I felt like I had been liberated from all my troubles. The first time was when I stopped going to school in the 11th grade and when it started being homeschooled. And the second time was when I finished my homeschooling and I was like, oh my god, this parasite's finally out of my life. Now I can actually do things, focus on things I care about.
Mine was when I finished
Who dat?
university and when I quit my job. Like, both of those are pretty fucking big for me.
Oh, was it a bad job?
Oh, I was like really bad. That was when I was like not doing so well. Bad head, mental health, not getting any help by. Like, I just couldn't work there anymore. But it like allowed me to have time to recover and stuff.
And I'm still living the
Oh,
life
who
of
else was
still
another
nothing.
one? I used to be a mod for who was it? Well, his name now is Nintendo, or no, yeah, Nintendo. But it used to be Shiny Hunter Ken. But he has like 100K now. So a lot of people
Jesus.
that I used to talk with just took off, and I
Hey,
just went to
hopefully the pattern will hold out, and
maybe.
because I'm talking to you, I'll become popular in the future, and with 100,000
yeah.
subs, you're my lucky
I
charm.
mean, you're already
I'm
popular.
your shiny charm.
You're my shiny charm. Oh my god, imagine if two like shiny hunter people like married each other and then in their wedding vows they're like, you are my shiny charm.
And their wedding rings are like custom made shiny charms.
Their wedding rings are like the
that's sweet
shiny
as hell. That's so cute.
a Nintendo wedding.
The Nintendo wedding, yeah.
Well, someone just said something. Did Lonely Ember on it? Did you just say something?
I kind of said something in between it, but yeah.
Felt like I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I mean,
Yeah, I've been with Nintendo for a while. Or I was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I only have 1,400 subs. That's a blip. That's a drop in the bucket. I can't make a living off of it right now, so.
I don't know if you knew who this was, but Shearwood was the first streamer that I ever ran into. And I
Did
stuck
they
with
have
him for about a
100,000
year.
subs too?
He does now, because he's stuck with Ken.
Oh my god, that's 4 people.
But I used to be a mod for both of them, and then I don't know. I was childish back then, so of course I lost my mod with Ken. So
Aw.
and like I didn't have a room, so like every time I got in a group with them, it was just pure ear rape. So I can understand.
You didn't drop
why
a
they
gamer
pushed
word,
me
did you?
away. You said what?
You didn't drop a gamer word, did you?
No. I was just like, I don't know. I was really dumb. I'd like blow in my mic and stuff.
I used to
think
do
we've all
that
been
kind of
there.
shit when I was like playing on Xbox Live back in like 2009.
And back then I was a pretty big drama bomb.
I think a
Like,
lot
I
of
would,
us.
I would cause drama.
That's basically what high school teenagers are, so don't feel
Yeah,
bad.
like a lot of growing up is getting over all of the toxic shit and unlearning it.
Yeah,
Fucking,
hopefully half the
I would-
shiny hunting community will forget that.
I would get into passionate yelling arguments on fucking Halo 3 all the time with random people.
Me too, but with Gears of War.
I'm trying
I
to
wonder
find,
if there
like,
were
3 or
any
4 people
worse.
to just bench hunt with at like nighttime after work. That'd be so much fun to start up again. There's a couple groups on Discord, but they're just not active. I mean, I guess shiny hunting is just like not at where it was. So
well, when it starts to become easier and easier, the whole fun of it kind of starts to get lower and lower.
well, a lot of these people hunt like the older games, just like me. I like to do full odds more so, but just because it just feels more rewarding than like playing on like X and Y and getting something at 4,000. Because yeah, that's fun, but I don't know. I also like the sprites in the older games as well.
Black and White's Gen 5 sprites were really, really great.
Really great. The shiny,
Animation
yeah,
on
the
them was
shiny-
animation on them is special now that we have the lifeless animations of the 3D games.
Oh, they're terrible, and the graphics of Sword and Shield. I mean, that wasn't like actual game footage. It said, but if it stays that way, I really hope not.
It will.
I really hope not. If it does, then I mean, I have the game pre-ordered. I have Sword pre-ordered, but
I'm not getting either. It's the
I'll
first
let you know how they are.
first time I've felt like strongly compelled to boycott a Pokemon game.
I'm
The
getting
only
both.
thing I was really very confused on is why do we have enormous Pokemon?
Because Game Freak wanted to have an easy mode nuke button like Mega Evolutions, but without any of the creativity or effort put into it. All while
Basically,
removing Mega
yeah.
Evolutions.
And trying to add something different, I guess, Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not even different, just a dumbed down Mega Evolution system. It's still a nuke button.
Yeah. I don't really understand the whole Mega Evolutions either. Like, they didn't really bring that much into the game, other than just giving a Pokemon steroids.
At worst, Mega Evolutions just made already really powerful Pokemon even more powerful, but at best, they gave, for lack of a better word, irrelevant Pokemon a second chance and a cool new design.
True.
And also the designs that went into them and the inherent like creativity of it made it really cool. So it would capture people's imaginations as to what a certain Pokemon would look like with a Mega.
Oh. No wonder why my phone is, like, dead.
Although, I would much prefer them to actually just go in and, like, buff all the Pokemon who need it, rather than inventing an entire new mechanic and having to design new designs for every Pokemon.
True. I'm opening up my blinds.
I didn't see what you said earlier, OBD, sorry. Hey, Ewan.
We're having that Pokemon conversations.
I hope Sword and Shield get, like, fucking blasted on release day. If they don't, I'm gonna be sad.
He's gonna be like, aha, you guys wasted your money.
I'll probably be one of those people that gives it a go, but only if I have the cash spare. Like, I'll just see.
I'm giving the games a chance.
Yeah, me too. I don't know which one I'm gonna get, but I'm not entirely put off by, like...
Usually I get the opposite popular one, so this time I just decided to get the more popular choice.
I've already seen enough to where they're not worth a chance.
I'm getting both because
The
my sibling wants to
evolution
get
Is
more
what
stuff
I'm
into it.
excited for.
You think
Possible
there's-
evolutions.
It's still a little while, but I don't think there is going to be a new evolution.
I think they would include one. That would just be downright dumb. I mean, literally, you still have multiple types that need made for EV.
Well, they're doing a lot of things with Sword and Shield that are downright dumb and don't make any sense, so... Game Freak, really can't predict them.
Fish chaining comes back, but it's 10 times easier than it already was.
The only thing predictable about Game Freak is that you can be sure that they'll remove something for no reason and continue to put in the bare minimum effort.
So EA?
Yeah, basically, almost, except minus the microtransactions, if you're not counting Pokemon Go.
If Pokemon starts having massive microtransactions, big rip.
It's already in Go.
I mean, they was about
Yeah,
to say,
Go.
they kind of already did it with Go.
I mean,
But
like the main games, though. Like,
I would
mean,
I would be legitimately surprised if they went to microtransactions in main series games like that.
that
I mean,
would
they haven't
that
done
would
for
just
so
kill
long.
the game so much. It's not even funny.
Oh, so
Well-
many people would just stop playing. Like, already it's got a backlash, obviously, but like, you know, even more people would want to not be part of it.
Yeah,
if that
because
was
of the
case.
Pokedex. What was one of the biggest things?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
People wanted to get all the Pokemon.
At this point, it's really obvious that Game Freak only sees the Pokemon games as one, a means to push the merchandise, and two, to fund their own game that they actually care about, town.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
hope.
Town was a bad idea,
I'm gonna
and then
be
next you know,
really upset the day that Pokemon is done. I won't know what to do anymore.
If the games go, then so does everything else around it, because everything else around it depends on the game for its lifeblood. The merchandise, the anime, the card games. So the games
Mhm.
have to
keep
shape up.
going.
And the only way that's gonna happen is if Game Freak is removed from the equation.
Yeah.
I hope
Make the
though.
next Pokemon a grid-based strategy RPG.
Game Freak, go back
please.
to your days of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
I hope that with them actually developing a brand new IP that they fully own, it's like, I hope that's them actually like legit preparing to leave Pokemon behind, so they can actually have something of their own, and then it's handed to another developer. That could be a likely course, and I hope it
That
is.
could be a very positive course as well.
Yes. Needs some fucking new blood. Game Freak is just not
We need
interested.
some new good player crap stuff, people. Those were words. Alright, time to go for Fennekin and Tepig, I think I was doing. Oh no, not Tepig. Just Fennekin and Riolu, I guess.
Game Freak doesn't develop Mystery Dungeon though, do they?
I think they were part of it, but I don't think they develop it.
I'm gonna do my research real quickly.
Though they were trending on Twitter for some reason the other day. Like it said Mystery Dungeon. Trending in the US and it had over like 40,000 tweets.
Random shit just starts trending on Twitter these days for no reason.
Plus, people really want Mystery
clicked
Dungeons on the
there
Switch.
was like 4 or 5 things about an article of possible like old style Mystery Dungeon coming back to where it's not 3D. And I was like, oh my god, if this turns out to be real, screw Sword and Shield. I'm pre-ordering whatever this is when it comes out.
Yeah,
Go back to Explorers of Sky and you know, Time and Darkness and Red and Blue. All those. Oh.
yeah, Mystery Dungeon is made by a different development team by Spike Chunsoft. That's the people that work on the Mystery Dungeon games.
Bring back the old ones.
I could already tell that by the fact that Mystery Dungeon has way more passion put into it than the main games.
That's something I don't get with the developers sometimes. It's like, if they know that their game popped off, they know they have to kind of add new stuff, but don't change the whole game's graphics. That, you know, some people don't really care too much for graphics. It's good for like, you know, uploading quality content, but for a game, from a gamer's perspective, if you literally just have the sprites that people like say like, you know, Diamond and Pearl, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, if you have those old style sprites, but you like add new mechanics and stuff to the game, people would still buy it. I'd still buy it today. That's just my take on it. It's quiet.
Too quiet.
Why would Team Rocket go after Eevee? The reason they go after Ash's Pikachu is because he's a really powerful veteran Pokemon.
August 2nd is Mystery Dungeons Day. Well, imagine if we got a Mystery Dungeons link sometime soon. Or like leak.
You just have to
For like
wonder
an old
what
style.
Chunsoft will do.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, thank you. It gets quiet. Not when I'm around, it doesn't. It stays loud and proud and awkward.
You can't be quiet here. I don't know who that
No,
was.
you can't.
Fucking hell. That was not anyone. That was Violet's
I
blandest.
can't quiet.
Nobody could quiet around here.
That was Violet the Librarian.
Only loud around these parts.
Shh, you don't know who you're dealing with. I can throw a book at your head so fast it'll fucking explode, okay?
Ooh, learning.
Shh, be careful.
Where's the bookmark?
Who's Mark? We're surrounded by books. This is a library.
He gets quiet. Shh.
Colonel, this is Snake. I've infiltrated the library.
What's the purple color? Magenta?
Is it the purple
Violet.
color again?
I'm Violet. Hey.
Or pink?
Yeah, it's used to, the purple color is used for
Kill all
colored
those
areas that aren't entirely enclosed by line. So, I actually have something to work with when I go to use the paint bucket.
Oh man, I'm tired. I have to get to work in like 3 hours
Mitch says
But-
hi to the stream.
for a total of 3
Hey,
hours.
nerd.
Is there a nerd in Manifest Heart?
Shade is
Yes.
a bit of a nerd.
I just
I'm a
want you to
nerd.
add this really nerdy kid just
In
randomly in there.
In the pilot, I was
According to my
wearing
calculations.
really thick, nerdy glasses.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I need them to
Really
see.
thick. I wear thick glasses.
Dummy thick.
THICC? Shredder, I'm dummy thick. Fuck's sake.
Oh god. Where did that come from?
And the clap of my no
Alerting.
keeps alerting Team Rocket to our nah.
Keeps alerting the gems.
I don't think we might get a mystery dungeon game soon, because as I've been looking for the games that
We just have dummy thick sprites. Just a Lugia with big ass cheeks. I don't know if you remember like the old Mystery Dungeon sprites, but Lugia was so big.
I haven't made it that far
game.
in Red and Blue Rescue Team, so
Well,
That's the only one I beat.
Lugia wouldn't fly like the rest of them. Lugia would literally walk around and like waddle. Like 4 times the size of your regular character.
But anyways, what I found is the team that made the Mystery Dungeon games, the recent games they've been working on were Jump Force and AI the Sonium Files.
Jump Force had some backlash, but I heard it was okay.
It's decent.
There was big hype for it before it came out. Then apparently it didn't meet expectations, so people hated it. I swear that's how the pattern for gaming goes anymore, honestly. If it doesn't meet like certain expectations, it's just dead.
Pretty much.
Broke as in skint, Spicy Fox, like out of money. I know that feeling.
But yeah, if
I'm
you wanna
broke.
if you wanna know what game the Mystery Dungeon developers are working on now, AI the Sonium Files is in development and it's gonna come out sometime next month. So if you wanna complain at the developers of Mystery Dungeon to make Mystery Dungeon games again, go after that game.
Creating a petition.
Probably up to the Pokemon Company, not them.
Well, they developed the Mystery Dungeon games, so
Yeah.
once you go after the people who make the games, Game Freak will fall with them, and maybe they'll get somewhere.
Don't let Game Freak
Maybe
develop a
something
mystery dungeon
happened.
game.
Maybe
let them
something
touch it.
happened between like Game Freak and Mystery Dungeon. This is why they don't make games anymore.
Nothing that a little research can't fix.
I feel like if they did do anything, even if they didn't make a new game, with the like reoccurrent like online versions of games coming out nowadays, I feel like sooner or later we're gonna start getting like Ruby and Sapphire like virtual
We
download.
damn better. Because those
That would be
cartridges ran
amazing.
on internal batteries, and that shit dries
And we were-
out.
that was probably the only downside to like Sapphire and Ruby. Now with Emerald, it didn't happen as much, I've heard. On the occasion it could. but- Dummy thick. Dang it, computer. Come back to life. Where's my calculators? I got so sucked into the conversation that my calculator disappeared. Okay.
Every time I think about like Mystery Dungeon, all I can think of is the theme from Red and Blue.
Oh, I started on a Game Boy, so I had like the very OG soundtrack stuck in my head for a while.
It's the only one I've played, so same here.
I had the
Sky Tower.
I had the DS version. They were both good.
Sky Tower. Cough, cough.
I was still too young and I didn't have any game consoles.
I've played every single one except for Gates to Infinity. Actually, no, I haven't played Super Mystery Dungeon either. Never mind. I've heard Gates to Infinity is actually, I don't know, people said it was bad, but, you know, I can't really go off of other people's judgment, because some people said that Sky was bad, and I love Sky. You just kind of got to play it and get your own preference on it.
Pretty much.
That's what I don't really like anymore. Like I said, like back in the day, if somebody gave you judgment on a game, it was usually true. But nowadays, people will just flat out say that a game is terrible, even if they haven't played at like any of it at all. Just put out false reviews and stuff. It's really dumb. Society is scary nowadays.
Well, a lot of people tend to, you know, follow others' opinions very fast.
Oh yeah.
I know, there's a lot of games that I enjoy that get a lot of hate. Oh, Galaxy was one of them. Super Mario Galaxy was one of my favorite games. I got it super late, but
Yeah, same.
I played it like 2 years after it had come out, and then I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
It's a fun game. I enjoy it. That's my childhood game right there.
Well, it won't beat Sunshine for me, because Sunshine was my childhood and probably my first game ever on my GameCube.
A lot of the Mario games can't beat Sunshine. It's one of the... Not even Odyssey. Like, Sunshine is great, as I
I'm
tell.
stuck between Sunshine and Double Dash on that one.
Hey
You ever
SSG.
played Mario Kart Double Dash?
Hell yeah, played that all the time with my cousin whenever I was over at his
day,
house.
All night, back in the day. Yep.
I only played Double Dash in a McDonald's.
Oh, when you get to like 150cc and like mirror cups, they were so much more aggressive than what is like now out in like the Switch and stuff. Like when you play these games, they just feel slower. Like if you've ever played, I know Cal knows what I'm talking about.
What?
When you would play like 150cc and like Mirror on Double Dash, it would just destroy all the new Mario Karts.
I think that was pretty much like the setting that me and my cousin would play all the time.
Oh yeah, it was just so much fun. The bots were just so like they were actually like really good. It was pretty fun. It was a challenge. I mean, they'd just get destroyed by like what the Bowser shell like every 3 seconds.
I'd really
Baby Park.
love to revisit and replay Sunshine and stream it. It's been years since I played it.
Oh, I would sit and watch it. I would
When
sit all
when
day
will they
every
let
night.
us? When will they let us play as Bowser, as the hero? When, other than Super Mario RPG? Like,
Bowser's Motel.
my last name is Cooper. Give my dad some spotlight.
I mean, you have your own road in Super Mario 64, so.
I was surprised when you actually legit changed your last name to Koopa.
Oh yeah, I was changing my last name a couple of times over the years, and then I settled on Cooper. It might change again, might not, but I'm happy with Cooper for now. So.
Bah.
I mean, if I changed it now, like it'd probably be someone else that changed it. Get what I'm saying?
Mmm.
I never played Banjo-Kazooie.
I played it once, I think, in a McDonald's.
I never really played it either, I don't think.
I had Mario 64. That was the platformer I had for N64.
When I was a kid, I had
6%.
I remember as a kid I had weird PTSD that revolved around Banjo-Kazooie, like a nightmare or night terror sort of thing, and I really don't understand what it is.
Oh, that sounds terrible. That used to be something with me with like scary movies and stuff, and then FNAF came out and I just started laughing at everything that was horrifying. It got me over like horror for some reason. I just looked at every like scary movie as like a cuddly welcome.
I love horror as a genre.
Horror
Not my
games
favorite
that have
thing, but it's good when they do it right.
bad horror games just make me laugh like really hard. Like Ju on the Grudge, I watched some of that. It's just the jump scares there like made me just laugh so hard with how like over the top they were.
Man, I'm so tired and I have to go to work. I don't even want to go to work.
What do you do for work now?
I work in an ice cream shop.
Like Brahms or Dairy Queen?
Handles.
Local?
Yeah.
Probably get treated better if it's a local place anyway.
I mean, it's nice. I get like, if I get a window, I get tips that I get to take home every night. But tonight, like, the job is actually questioning me, and I'm honestly just thinking about looking for something else, because 3 days a week, I mean, I'm training, I get it, but 3 days a week, 3 hours is really not anything at all. And I'm minimum wage, so it's like, wow. I mean, I get the whole thing, what you need to start somewhere, but that's pretty damn low.
Ooh,
That's actually lower than McDonald's.
I'm like full on tired now, and all of this talk of horror has reminded me that I really want to finish playing the Telltale Walking Dead games because I never did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do a bit of that before I go to bed. So take it easy, everyone. It was really nice to turn up on stream, and like nice that there's other people here and stuff. And like, bye chat, bye guys. Have a good night. Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Boy.
Disappearing in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, you and Vi aren't the only ones who are sleepy. My sleep has been wonky as fuck lately.
Well, the thing is, the more sleepy I become, I have this whole like new like push of motivation. The more sleepy I become, the more I don't want to sleep.
Yeah, I
It
find that
doesn't
happens
really
with
make
me
sense,
too.
but yeah.
The brain like
And then here's
releases
the thing. When you feel tired, right? You go to lay down. You just don't fall asleep. You just sit there and like binge watch or do something. So me in my head, I'm just telling myself I'm not actually tired. It's just my eyes being an ass.
For me, it's when I don't want to fall asleep, but when I'm just chilling on the couch or something, I start to pass out.
It could also be like it could be like your brain also just telling you you're tired too. Like you could just, if you just try to tell yourself you're not tired, sometimes it just goes away and it's really weird. Like I'll just be like, I'm awake for like 20 minutes. You know, I'll just try to get in the feeling of being awake, and then just like that, I'm awake.
It's always been pretty easy before I started taking ADHD meds. It's always been easy for me to get up in the morning, but goddamn, it's always been hell to get myself to sleep if I'm not tired.
Oh,
I just can't do it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. There's some nights that I've gotten in bed at 10 o'clock and didn't fall asleep till 6 a.m.
That's really rough.
Yeah. I didn't want to say, I didn't want to believe that I was like an insomniac or anything, but I started almost feeling like it. Because I would push myself to do something all day to try to get myself tired before bed. And then literally at bedtime, just can't fall asleep till like 4 a.m. And then wake up at like, I don't know. I usually wake up 11, 12, 1. I was going through other stuff too, on top of moving and all that stuff. I was going through some rough anxiety.
I know how that feels.
Yeah, like I was having actual like, I wouldn't say they're attacks, but I was like, I don't know, I was constantly asking questions. I was constantly looking at shit on Google. Just seeing if I had something, because there was more than just like my family emergency that happened. My my uncle passed in the same amount of time as that. And then my stepbrother got really ill and had to get rushed to the hospital and stuff. So I think it all just really messed with me. My dad was also sick, really sick at the time. It was a big rough. It was all happening way too quick for my mind to keep up with, and then I was trying to work, and like, I think I had maybe 6 days a week, and I was
that would do anybody in.
I had like 3 doubles back to back on certain weeks, from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So, but now I'm in this state where I'm starting to catch back up, and you know, going through all that gives me experience to get through feeling tired and get through feeling down and all that stuff. So, you know,
That's
I think
good to hear.
it's a positive mood for positive move for my mind anyway. Yeah.
You ever get that, does it ever happen to you where you don't sleep for as long as you should have, or you wake up in the middle of the night and
Yep.
you try to get, you know you should get back to sleep, but you just like, you just can't stand being in that bed for any longer?
Nope.
Yeah, and you get up and do something. Yeah, I do that.
Oh my god. I've been feeling
I
that
can
real
relate.
bad the past week, where I know I need to get back to bed, but I need to get back to bed after waking up in the middle of the night, but I just cannot stand to lay in that bed for any longer, and I want to get up and do something, and my mind is like already jumping at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Well, there's a few methods I tried. One of my friends said, watch something really boring. So I just like looked up, like, I don't know, I didn't know what to do, so I just typed in boring on YouTube, and I found the world's most boring documentary or something. Or it's this dude, and he just sits and he's like, I'm gonna tell you a story, but he says it in the most boring way possible, and it puts so many people to sleep. Like, he'll be like, all right, there's this dude in the story. His name is Ron, and he's like 15 years old. I think he was 15. Like, and then he just takes forever to actually go on with the story, so you just fall asleep.
I have actually been up since like today. I've been up since about 4:30 and only working on 5 hours of sleep. So shit's rough.
I haven't been only up for 5 hours now. I sleep in.
I got up, I'd say I got up 7:30, but I went to bed pretty dang early yesterday. I went to bed probably the earliest I've went in over like a year and a half. I was trying to get back into like a regular routine. That didn't happen. I woke up, I went to bed at 8:30, woke up at 11:30, didn't fall back asleep till 2 a.m. and woke up at 7.
I would kill to just get back into a regular routine and have my sleep not be stupid as fuck.
Oh, and literally just go through the day like, you know, you were when you were like 12, 13, and just not have to worry about energy. Oh, those were the days. Just get up and do whatever you want and not have to worry about losing any energy or anything with it. You know, you can go three nights without sleep and just be perfectly fine. I miss those days. Now it's all about caffeine.
The past week for me has been pretty much sleep 5 hours, get up really, really early, crash in the middle of the day, sleep another 5 hours, go to bed at like midnight, sleep for 5 hours, and repeat.
I feel that.
I don't know what it is. I hope it's not some stupid stuff going on with my new med dose.
Oh no, you're fine, man.
This is my schedule. Wake up at least in 12, 11. Go through the entire day. Go to sleep at 1, 2, 3 a.m. 4 if something comes up and I'm just stuck staying up.
My schedule can just fluctuate so much. Even back when I worked at my old job, my sleep schedule was terrible. Like, this was probably the most tired I would ever be, but I think I've gotten my body to this point, and I think it was my own fault. But like I said, I would work those 6 days a week, and literally I had to go to work at maybe 9 in the morning and stuff, but I wouldn't get home till 9:30 some days. I would just sit at my computer desk and play till like 3 a.m. of whatever I'm doing, 3, 4 a.m. and have to get up and wake up at, 7 a.m. and literally go to work on like 3.5 hours of sleep doing doubles.
Sounds like me when I was still in school.
Yeah, so I think what happened is our bodies probably caught up to that, and we just gotta get back on track eventually.
I legit now have like a panicked psychological complex like reaction to alarm clock sound and morning routines. I don't know, like I said, I have these things where I just think I have something, or just because everybody's been getting all this stuff in my family and stuff. And I just constantly have this idea where I think I have like a disease or like an infection or something's wrong with my chest, something's wrong with my heart rate. Like, it was terrible. Yeah, that sounds like a really yikes sort of complex to build up.
I had anxiety, and then on top of that, like, my breath would always stay short because I had so much anxiety that it just felt like my airways were just closing completely, and it was just Wow, it was a lot on me. And from time to time, I just have random, you know, it can just happen anytime. Like if I tell you I gotta get up and move around or something, my body will just react or start sweating. It's pretty bad, but.
Are you taking anything to manage that?
My family doesn't want me to take anything for it because they believe it'll change my whole, like...
What the hell? That is a toxic as fuck attitude to push onto you. Not to mention, they don't have the authority to dictate that.
Well, it'll make me slow. Like, really, really slow if I take anything for it.
No, it won't.
Like, I'll work slow, I'll talk slow. It'll slow my whole, like, appeal life and everything down, apparently. But...
Not necessarily.
If it got any more serious, then yeah, I probably would push to that, because I just can't stand it some days.
It's already sounds really serious as it is. If you're
Yeah.
having shortness of breath.
That had been going on for like 5-6 months. But it's been a lot better. Like I haven't had that feeling where I'm telling myself, oh, I can't breathe. No, I just have this feeling in my head now that's just telling me, oh, it's just anxiety. So that's a positive thing out of it, at least. I'm starting to realize when it's anxiety and when I'm, you know, if I'm just trying to get myself anxious.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like that.
That's a really important part of managing that kind of stuff. So don't ever close the door on going to medication. There's nothing wrong with going to that.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, things have gotten way better though. Like I said though, I just wish our sleep could be. I wish we could just feel awake. I told my mom the other day because I had, what was it? I had a Jamocha shake, and that has coffee in it. And right after I had that, I felt good for like 2 or 3 hours. I felt like my old childhood self. Then after those hours went by, I crashed. So, I don't know, I might be a coffee person, but I don't want to drink too much.
I was totally a coffee person. Coffee actually helped me realize that stimulants helped me with my ADHD.
Oh yeah, I have ADHD and ADD.
I would notice that when I would
medications for it, but I stopped it. It was changing me completely as a person.
In what way?
Oh, dude, my mom told me it was changing me in like so many ways. It was nuts, like, and she had clips that she showed me and stuff too. Like, I liked completely different shows. I liked completely different music. My favorite color was orange, and I hate orange. Like, it just literally didn't make sense to me at all. Like the stuff that she was naming, she was like, "Yeah, you were really into country." I was like, "Ew."
Well, if you're doing well without them.
Oh, that was like that was like probably 15 years ago or so. When I was like real young. I cut it off at like 7 or 8.
Oof, well, we are definitely way different when it comes to how we deal with ADHD and how it affects us then.
Oh, I just go about my day, and like my ADHD, I'll tend to look around and look at stuff a lot, but it really doesn't matter for me anyway, because I have lazy eyes, so they just kind of do their own thing anyway. It's kind of weird to say that. I promise I'm not an alien.
Your eyes just dart in different directions.
I can do it. I can make them do that. It's really dumb. Because, like, I can control the lazy eyes now. Like, I've taught myself how to control them, but I don't know, the whole ADHD thing, I started noticing that ADHD is pretty damn common. A lot of people have it, but everybody deals with it differently.
I didn't even know I had it until late last year.
It's a very common thing. So
It had been basically ruining my life, like every step up until then.
that's what I've just been telling people though that have it. I've been telling them, it's really common. So like, don't worry about it too much, because like probably I'd say at least 70% of the population probably has it.
I don't so much get the hyperactive part of it, but I get the attention deficit part of it super hard. To the point where it was like
focused on something too hard.
To the point where it was like fundamentally debilitating for like school.
Oh yeah, that was me. I'd get, if I took, like when I took my medications, right? I would get like extreme anxiety during class where my throat would just be closing up and stuff. I think it was actually my medication that was messing with me.
I got anxiety too, with the higher doses of my meds.
I took like clonidine and dexedrine or something like that.
Never heard of those.
Hey! Oh, dinner's ready? Okay.
Dinner.
Yeah, it's just hot dogs. I'm probably gonna make a plate and come back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh boy, hot dog.
Oh boy.
What you up to these days, Lonely?
I guess been playing new Nintendo titles that been releasing for the past while. I've been currently playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, and that was my new favorite game of this year, and I'm glad I've been playing it because it's a nice RPG. It's fun. Characters is very different and very open, and the cast of it is very huge. The story is very emotional and very drama driven, and it's very cool for a medieval turn-based game. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to for a while. I've also been trying to get auditions for voice acting stuff out there as well. Sadly, most of the roles that I've been auditioning for haven't really gotten good for me, so, but there's always a time somewhere out there that I could actually get something good. It's always good to have experience, though.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. But also, I guess the next thing that's going on, in 4 days from now, I'm gonna be setting up my good old schedule for college that I'm going to in the end of August. That's gonna be a day of very stressfulness because there's a lot of decisions, and I got a lot of options I can go into.
Oof. That is something I have no experience with, so best of luck on that too.
Yeah.
P1 fan art is after I complete this clip, which I am on the last frame of.
Jesse and James never actually quit a Team Rocket. They still work in it to the very days of Alola. would have mentioned what they're doing now in the latest episodes, but I do not want to say because that is spoiler territory for any that are watching.
How many frames are in the episode? I have no fucking clue. I don't count the total number of frames. Might be helpful
on.
too, though, for like time management and scheduling. But that's a lot of counting. You know, I'm a bad math person.
Ooh.
Feel like I might want to get back into Minecraft here pretty soon, E1.
Since it's very popular nowadays. Well, it's back to being popular.
I have not played it seriously since like 2015-ish on Xbox. Never played the
Nice.
PC version.
Me neither. I only have the Xbox version I still own today. And I don't remember seriously playing it until like, 2016, I think. That was so long ago.
I returned with the hot dogs.
Nice.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs. It could just be that I haven't eaten. Sometimes I get really tired when I don't eat. The only thing I did eat today, earlier, was French toast. And that's about it.
I could go for some French toast.
Yeah.
That might be it
sounds-
for you. Why don't you go see if you just need to eat?
It's definitely, well, I'm working off of 5 hours of sleep, so I don't think that's gonna recharge me. Food doesn't tend to do that for me unless it's like coffee. even then, coffee feels like it's just like, if I'm super tired and I drink coffee, it just feels like I'm propping up like my dead corpse with crutches.
What about
And-
just a snack? Just so your body has like something in it.
Well, I'm hungry enough for a full meal anyway. I need a full meal. But I will finish this clip and we will show fan art,
Woo.
Hooray!
which is very, very imminent.
We can just talk to chat for you while you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't work till 7 o'clock.
What
So
time
you're
is
on Eastern time then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Eastern. Nice. I'm on that time zone as well.
And then I get off at 10, and I don't plan on going to sleep right when I come home, so I'm probably just gonna shiny hunt and be on Discord.
Fucking people of the future.
Because I don't like to tell myself, I don't want to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna be super tired after work, come home, and just go to bed. Because if I sleep or not, I'm still probably gonna have the same feeling of being somewhat drowsy later in the afternoon tomorrow anyway. It's just part of growing up, it sucks.
Part of growing up is realizing how much you actually love naps.
Exactly. If anybody's in like is going to high school or is in high school right now, if you're in like your teen years,
Yes.
enjoy it. That's all I can say. Just enjoy it. Enjoy.
I don't
every
know
part
about you,
of being
but
able to stay up all night.
being a teen is when you really start to realize how much you like naps. Usually it's when you're like like below a preteen, when you still hate that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like your younger years, make them last. Enjoy that energy that just spikes out of you from nowhere.
Well, sadly, that's only for another month. Because I am enjoying my life as much as I can, but the life of adulthood is coming to me more early than usual.
Your key's gonna evolve into an adult.
Oh no.
How many episodes are you gonna make for this season? I don't know.
You're
As
gonna
many as
laugh
it
at
will
this.
take.
I will have an answer for that at some point, though. Anyway, this clip is complete. Let's set it up.
Yay.
Show fan art right after we set up and show the clip.
I can technically make fan art. I have my art kit right here now.
I could technically do that too, but sadly I've been the major art block for so long.
Actually, if you go and look at that screenshot that I had put in Discord earlier with my monitor, what's right below that is my whole art set. It's the only thing that I could find that has eye level for me and my monitor. But it's got a whole mannequin. I have a whole watercolor set, a whole color pencil set. Like that's like a actual like art kit. It's pretty nice.
Neat.
It comes with pastels and all kinds of stuff. It was like around $100.
Ooh, traditional. That takes me back.
It was a birthday gift.
I think the funniest thing, I got both traditional and digital art stuff right in front of me, and yet I haven't touched them.
I've never tried digital, but maybe one day I should give it a go.
It's a lot to get used to. Like, I've done it for like at least 2 days, and then I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so long. And then art block came, and I haven't touched my art tablet for months, and I haven't touched my traditional art stuff since April, since when I drew something for a friend's birthday.
Hmm.
When I first got my Wacom Bamboo, I adapted to it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I guess it's more of the I have to get motivated to use it every day and draw and practice, but unlike me.
Oh, I guess I was pretty hungry. I already ate both hot dogs.
There'll be times where I will just be like existing, not really feeling any hunger, but then I'll feel like, am I hungry? And then my stomach starts screaming at me, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I am. That's kind of like
That's
what
me
happened
with
at the beginning of the
bathroom,
stream.
Honestly. I'll be like, I'll just be like sitting here playing and doing something, and then like, I'll be like, here, you know what? I'm gonna try to go to the restroom. Then I actually go in there, and I actually had to go.
The thing about my hunger works is very different. Every time I walk through the kitchen, I look through the cupboards and fridge and being like, should I eat this right now? Am I really that hungry? And then just close the fridge and be like, no, I'm not that hungry. Or to just
I
grabbing
grab a
something
little
and
snack, even if I'm not like hungry.
oh yeah, same.
Little something.
If I could find something small like a banana or some kind of
I
fruit or
stuff
like
myself.
light snack, it's just good.
I have a bag of jelly beans in the kitchen for me to like just pull one out every time I go in there for that reason.
Ooh, are those gross and good jelly beans though?
No,
Or the
they're
ones that
normal
are, like,
jelly beans. They're not gross out
dry
jelly beans.
boogers?
Fucking
Oh, you're
saline. I know what you're talking about though.
Alright, let me go grab another hot dog and stuff my face.
I won't be eating for another hour, but should I get something to eat? Ooh, that's a good question.
Okay, here's the animation. There are some animations where the brunt of the work is done by the keyframes, and there are others where the brunt of the work is done by the in-betweens. For this one, though, most of the work was done by the keyframes. I think I only had to insert, like, 4 in-betweens on this.
You can notice it with the. Is it from the purple that pops in every now and then? That's from the in-betweens?
No. The purple are just, the purple is just to, it's really hard to explain this.
Okay.
The purple is to represent a colored area that isn't completely enclosed by a line, so that when I go to use the paint bucket tool later, I can just drop it onto it.
Okay, so it's like an easier highlight tool than just using the highlight tool. So it's just pretty much like something you can just use as a point to where even if you don't work on it for a while before the coloring section, you could still have a point of reference to where you could just use your bucket at instead of just using the highlight tool.
It's important for me to do that too because of volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
They only know what to do that I explicitly like train them to. So I need to leave as little up to the imagination for them as possible.
Yeah,
Hey, Artemis. Good to see ya. I'm gonna upload this to Twitter too.
I actually feel more of a woke now.
Cause you ate.
Yeah. That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah. Anytime you're feeling tired, just munch on some wieners.
There you go. Join me, Cal.
My brain went to a total different dimension and came back and just shot me straight in the
Oh,
face.
we were all thinking that.
Okay, good. I wasn't the only one.
Let me go ahead and upload this to Twitter, and then actually, hold on. Let's do fan art. While I'm showing fan art, I'll upload it to Twitter. Let's show fan art, you nerds.
Ooh,
Why, thank
fan
you.
All
I
right.
am a nerd.
I love being nerdy.
Okay, I think, yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna show it all on this stream. I'm gonna save a lot of it for next week, actually. But, we got more Triena stuff. The, Discord baby. The Trico and Puchiena Shredder Shade baby fusion.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
This is by, Witty Words again, I think.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I like this one, cause Pyro.
I like Shade's face. It's like,
Hmm.
ha ha.
The very urge of me wants me to read the first line because, like, the roles I've been going into have been more childlike. So, like, the very urge of just trying to put on a voice for the little fusion is just peaking at its highest.
If Triena was male, you could probably pull off a good voice.
I probably can.
Maybe.
Calvin is fucking Goku.
Somebody randomly sent me a winky face on Discord. I don't know if I should block them or view the message.
Next one is a big old banner made by Ruby-chan on the Discord, featuring
Oh,
a bunch
yeah.
of her own characters and some MH
Ooh.
characters.
Is that Sans? No, I'm just kidding.
It's more of a different
Oh, see, I got you.
Yeah. At least that's what I want to think it is.
Oh, by the
There's
way, Artemis, thank you for noticing that my hair is floofy. It actually looks decent today because I actually had conditioner to use. My hair is just a disaster if I don't use conditioner, though.
I kind of have to comb mine, but mine's getting pretty long to where I'm getting slightly emo.
Well, mine's naturally curly, so I had to cut all mine off. Otherwise, it just becomes a big forest.
That is a
still
sad fate.
curly. Mine is slightly curly, but somehow, if I just keep combing it or take care of it, I could just make it to whatever I want. Now I just have a slight, good old piece of hair slightly covering my right eye, so that's always fun.
That's what I like to hear. Slight piece of hair covering my right eye.
That's me right now. I just got called out.
Oh, looking on the stream, I see it exposed.
Okay, thank you, Ruby-chan. Next, we got another thing from Witty, because she just cannot stop.
Woody is so good. Woody's art is just so good.
Oh my god, this is based on an in-joke from the server. Something about pyro and bananas.
Yeah.
I want a banana now, dang it.
Get why we were talking about pyro and bananas.
have 0 bananas.
I
in my
cannot
house.
remember.
That's depressing. My phone is charging super slow. Probably YouTube and Discord mixing. My battery usage. That banana is adorable.
Wonder how many embarrassing stories Pyro has from his childhood.
Oh, we still have got one for bananas.
Banana.
Oh my god, guys, we have a lot of good stuff, but I don't want to show it all on the stream. This next though, this is by Spicy Fox, or it's a collab, I think, of a lot of different guys, but I don't know who exactly. I don't know, Witty, Spicy Fox, Ruby Chan, not sure, but there's fucking Pyro jamming out to karaoke with a bunch of other OCs, and then Psy standing there.
Oh, I think that was Witty more doing a thing for asking for people's OCs that they could just put all in together, and that's what they came up with.
What did we name Triena? Clover?
I do not remember.
I think it was Clover. Woody has become like challenging Craving Grows.
Looks like we're getting another art fight in our hands here. It's somehow even better than art fight itself at the moment.
We'll show one more.
It's time for a full meal.
Who? I don't remember who this is by, but it's Shade reacting to something really not good.
Oh no. Not the library.
Anybody who I don't know made it, I'm just gonna assume it was made by Spicy Fox.
Good job, Spicy Fox.
Yeah, good job. I like to imagine Pyro was singing John Cena.
Oh, Trigger just added me and said, yeah, the name of the thingamajiggy is the fusion is a Clover, so that's good to know.
When somebody takes the last can of beans.
Anybody know who this one was by?
I'm going to check now, but I'm going to make it real quick. I'm going to scroll up as fast as I can, so give me just one moment, but you can continue on and I'll figure that one out in a second.
Why am I so sleepy?
Did you crash from your wieners already? Oh.
I might close my DSs and just talk while laying in my bed. See if maybe a nap is what I need.
Yeah, you should probably grab one after I end the stream here.
Oh, are you about to end it?
Yeah, I need to get food and then do something that'll keep my attention, because I really, really want to get on a normal sleep schedule. But I do want to show one more that E1 made recently. He made a Calvin Minecraft skin.
Oh.
If I stream Minecraft, I am 100% using this.
No, my headset fell out. Oh god. Now I'm gonna sound like potatoes.
I like potatoes. As long as
Yeah,
they're
me
buttered
too.
nicely.
Okay. Do you like the mashed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Oh, Ruby, did you hear about YouTube's update that's coming out.
About Creator Studio?
With the copyright system.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Did you hear? It's good. It's like the first good thing in like 2 or 3 years.
What is it? I haven't heard this yet.
They're making it so where you will manually be able to remove stuff that people claim. So like if something gets claimed, if it's like their material and you're just like using it, like say a song or something, if it gets claimed, you can take the song out and use YouTube's like audio library and just throw another song in. Or you can report the person that claimed it if, you know, you've gotten like permission from them and they're just abusing the power. They won't be able to like come after you anymore.
I thought we were already able to do that for like the longest time. Like replace music tracks. Like, are they just updating it to where you can remove certain sections of the video and not the whole audio track?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm saying.
So they're following Twitch's example then?
They're doing that, and then they're going after the people that are like falsely claiming for no reason at all.
Found a news story about it. It's revamping its system to make it easier to deal with claims.
Yep. It's a great update. I think it's going to put YouTube in the probably best state it's been in a while.
Good God, that's such a... Finally! That should have been how it was to begin with. Embarrassing that it took them this long. Especially with Twitch already doing it right. Hey, Extreme.
Okay, I did find who that Witty did make that shade art. Yeah, but I also have to thank Trigger for reminding me, but I just had to make double checks and just to be sure. But I also
think all Witty. She is taking over the fan art channel. Her and Ruby-chan.
Oh, I'm coming up with my stick figure animations.
Well, I'm gonna cut it short here then. I need to go get something to eat, and then I need to find a better way to stay up for the rest of the day. So I'll PC all out for now. I really, as soon as I get on a normal sleep schedule, I'm going to get back to my normal streaming schedule of games and animations. So yeah, peace out for now, and goodbye, good evening, good night, and good morning, and good day, good life.
Every single salutations and greetings. And goodbye.